This is Frank Burke, and today I've got out a 1/14 scale Dyna-Soar glider. This was a project from the 50s that the Air Force was proposing, a single-person manned orbital glider recovery. And this is made with 9mm, 6 and 3mm Depron. It's about 31 inches long and 20-inch wingspan. Weighs 11.5 ounces, ready to fly. This uses a long burn E6 motor. Kind of different design on the Dyna-Soar. It had the flared out vertical stabs, which kind of acted like a shuttlecock, at least in atmosphere. So they're angled out a little bit, so those make it a little bit draggy. This is the Orbital proposed version, which would have launched off of a Titan III. They had this flared rear end for aerodynamic reasons. They needed to modify it like that. And I've done one that was a little more faceted a long time ago, the same size, that would sit on top of a Titan II rocket and boost, and then when the parachute would come out, the glider would pop off. And I've flown it standalone also, but I wanted to do something that was a little bit more rounded. This has pre-curved 3mm skins for these portions. Looks a little bit more scale-like. And in honor, I've got my aluminum overcast bomber jacket, and I've added my Project Dinosaur mission patch on there, so hopefully that'll bring me good luck, and we're going to give it a flight. Alright, taking off 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's Frank Burke with Dinosaur Rocketry again, and I've got out also a 1/18 scale Dyna-Soar. This was a suborbital version, so it doesn't have the hump on the back, and this was intended on launching on a Titan II just for suborbital flight testing that they never went ahead with, and they decided to skip that. This is also with 3mm and 6mm Depron. I've used a piece of BT-80 body tube on the top for this to add stiffness, so I didn't have to have a longer on. And I've got the rail buttons mounted into the body tube because it's much stronger, and I didn't have to put them on the bottom, so I don't have to worry so much about what I land on. This is a 15-inch wingspan, 22 inches long, and weighs about 8.4 ounces. Ready to fly, also on the E6, so this one should really scoot. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Real roll sensitive. I have to tone that down a little bit.
A lot further.
I'm at about 50%. You can see I kept over-correcting one way than the other.
That was out of sight.
Yeah, that's the problem. You make them too light and too tiny, and then they get real small. You can't tell.
Nothing's up there. What do you think about 3 times further?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's 8 ounces versus an 11.5, but it doesn't have that draggy hump on the back. And it's, smaller front profile and stuff. So Ready? All right, taking off 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that all right? Oh, pretty good. Should look pretty good in the sky.
Yeah.